This is video number 70 for bass players, and in this video we are going to learn to play 92 in your book, Can, and that is on page 25 in your Essential Elements book. Now this one you'll also notice it says orchestra arrangement, just like Light Libro did, so it's going to be the same thing, okay? Everyone has the same part A, but the violin and viola has a different part B than yours. The cello has a different part B than yours, so you could take this song and if each person was playing a different part, you could make it a duet if it was 2 people, a trio if it was 3 people, or a quartet if it was 4 people. But everyone has to be playing a different part. The orchestra arrangement part comes from a whole bunch of people playing the A part, a whole bunch of people playing the B part, a whole bunch of cellos playing their B part, and a whole bunch of bass players playing their B part. So that's the difference between orchestra arrangement and a small ensemble, like a duet, trio, or quartet. So this song is really kind of fun to play, but we do need to play it slowly. And there is a quick little shift at the end. You want to kind of notice that. But if you look at it, it's just the D major scale. If you're ready for it, you'll do it just fine, assuming you've been doing your scales every day like you're supposed to. Okay, shadow bow from the beginning. Now, notice these are 8th notes clicking. So quarter notes are going to be slow, like this. Those are quarter notes. Okay, here we go. Shadow bow, and 1, 2, sorry. 1, take, shadow bow, D. Get ready for the D major scale. Second line A. Okay, now you might have noticed a couple of things. First of all, we should have looked at the key signature. Key signature is D major. That's our most common key. You only know one other key. You only know G major now. G and D. This is D major. Why? Because that's 2 sharps. But what is a little bit more different about it? Instead of it being a 4/4 time, it's in 2/4 time. Okay, so there's only 2 beats in each measure. There's not 4. There's only 2 beats in each measure. Let's practice a couple of measures that are a little tricky. Do measure 2. In fact, we're going to do it without the metronome first. Do measure 2. E, G, F sharp, E. Instead of shadowing, you're going to echo me right now. Echo me, measure 2. 1, 2, ready, go. D, G, F sharp, E again. E, G, F sharp, E a little faster. E, G, F sharp. Now, put it with the first 2 measures. Echo me. First measure, I'm sorry. Echo me. Go. D, D, E, G, F sharp, E. Now play measure 4. Echo me, measure 4. A, B, you got to hop over F sharp, G. That's a difficult one. Play measure 4. Echo me. Go. A, B, hop, F sharp, G again. 1, take, 2, now a little faster. 1, take, 2, take again. 1, take, and now I want you to do measure 3 and 4. But slow it down a little bit. Measure 3 and 4, echo me. 1, 2, 1, take, 2, take again. And 1, 2, 1, take, 2, take. Okay? Now look at measure 6. That one looks kind of tricky too, but guess what? It's the same thing as measure 2. You can totally do that. Now do the last 2 measures of the first line. This should be easy. Again, it's not difficult, it's just surprising. Meaning like you've got to be ready for it. It's just the D major scale. That's all it is, the D major scale. Echo me. Last 2 measures of the first line. And go. 1, take, 2, take, 1, take, 2, take again. And go. 1, take, 2, take, 1, take, 2, take. Now, there's one more place that's tricky. Let's look at the second line A. It starts off just like the first line. The only thing different are the last 2 measures. And I'm going to tell you, those are kind of tricky. So, find the second line, the last 2 measures, play only 3 notes. You should be singing D, A, E. Just that. D, A, E. Try just that. Echo me. Good. D, A, E. Try that again. Go. D, A, E. Now add the next note, which is an F sharp. Play the whole measure. Second measure from the end. Echo me. And go. D, A, E. F sharp again. A little faster this time. Go. 1, te, 2, te. 1, te, 2, te. 1, te, 2, te. Okay? Now, what I would suggest you do at this point is pause the video and try practicing it from the beginning and see if you can do it. And if not, practice the parts that you can't do and then try and join me. Okay? We're going to play straight through part A. Echo me. Again, the speed here is 50. And 1, te, line A's, go, T. Now, if you can't get that, pause it, practice till you can get it. Practice it slower and then speed it up to 50. I want you to be able to play at least at 50. Now, I'm not going to play it faster in this video, but after you get that, I want you to continue to build, hopefully up to like 65 would be wonderful. But don't go just fast and sloppy. Only go faster once you get it good at that particular tempo. Then bump the metronome up a few clicks. Okay, Shadow Bow part B now. This is going to be pretty easy. A lot of open Ds, a lot of open As, and then throw a D major scale in there, okay? Don't be tricked by, there's an E that's going to sneak up on you. You can think it's just open D and open A. You'll see what I mean. Shadow Bow from the beginning. 1, te, shadow bow, D. Here's that E. And get ready for this D major scale. Second line B. Are off, okay? Now, I don't think we need to work on any special little parts there. Just know that that E comes up in measure 1, 2, 3, 4, and measure 5, and be ready for your D major scale. Okay, play it with me. If you feel like you need practice something, please go ahead. Beginning, and 1, te, with me, go. Here goes the E. Second line. What I would suggest you do now, after you've got part A and part B really good, go back. Go back in the video where I play A and you play B. And then go back to this part where I play B and you play A. Remember, you can also go and hear the other harmonies by going to the violin video number 70, the violin viola video number 70, as well as the cello video number 70. And you play A and hear how their harmonies are different, okay? And that'll kind of get you interested in hearing different harmonies. You can't do more than that unless you have some friends that are also going to come over and play with you, in which case you might be able to actually build your own trio or quartet, which would be really kind of a fun thing to do. But you all got to know your parts really well first before you try to do something that's different from you, because it is difficult to do that. You've got to know your part really well before you can do that.